and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. We no longer live in a world of nations and ideologies. The world is a college of corporations. The world is a business. I have chosen you to preach this election.
I spend my day pimping America overseas. Pension for the workers, nigga, please. Embezzlement, etiquette, private settlement. I'm better with Confederate rhetoric from my mansion in Connecticut. Foreclose Vic homes as a tenement. I twist words like a speech impediment. I hope you got good credit, bitch. If not, better get a new job with benefits. While I play golf with niggas to get cheddar with. New money buys brand new carrots. My old money bought your great grandparents. You got grills in your mouth, I ain't mad at ya. I own every gold mine in South Africa. Thanks, baby, you made me $1 billion. Plus I own a building for each one of my children's children. That's the shit. Snort coke in the whip, Miss USA sucking my dick. Yeah, what? Fuck the law, cause real jail is for suckers. I go to country club prison, you dumb motherfuckers. I am the 1%. Fucking bitch, yeah. You know my CEO, corporate steez. Please overthrow governments overseas in a breeze. Politicians in my pockets for a few hundred G's. So if I'm ever in court, my assets are never freeze. I got a job in a house and a bank account. When I'm out, I doubt that's something you could say. And if not, then I'll fake death like Kenneth Lay. Make money every day, the world burns on its axis. While y'all struggling to pay taxes, I'm getting my money the fastest. Memos and faxes, shredded up documents. Slush funds through the corrupt continents. But they don't want me indicted, cause they don't want my dirty laundry aired when I fight it. Don't get my lawyers excited, cause what good is a law if you can't rewrite it? I got CIA traders, dictators, so fuck y'all whistleblowers and haters. Shit! I invest money from Al-Qaeda.
What's up, everyone? This is going to be a quick little video, and this is to address people that doubt me. I even gotten some comments thinking I've copied people's work. People don't know is I've put this work out way back in 2012. I'm just putting it out in public now. And actually, I put it out on quite a few websites. And a lot of my work has been stolen from me, actually. Because when I put out my work, no one had any clue of where the true RH negatives came from, or the M269 correlation, as I was part of a specific an RH negative group where it was nothing but RH negatives, thousands of them, and not one single person knew about my theory, and I broke ground with my theory, and people are putting it out now, 9 years later. You know, I put this shit out in 2012. And I put it out on a couple of websites, and information's got passed around, and I regress that I have witnesses that in 2013 I posted up this whole theory with the Sons of Japhet, and being the M269 and the royal bloodlines, and coming from the first man of the old negative. And I have quite a few witnesses. So I want to put that out there. You know, if you see anyone else coming up with this work, you better check their dates. If it's anything after 2013, I get put a good chance that somehow they got the information from me. And also, what I want to talk about, since Bitcoin's in the highlight, my involvement with Bitcoin. I was a player in the the Bitcoin game. Was an early miner way back in 2013. I've actually solved a block, and I'm responsible for creating 35 Bitcoins of my own. 35 Bitcoins out there out of the couple million. You know, I can say I actually created, I mined. And I was a visionary. Way back, I made lots of people money. I was out and about. I was on Bitcoin Talk, and I was out on Twitter, and being an empath and a psychic, I could predict, and also I could see exactly what these clowns were doing. That I used to be able to predict exactly what was going to happen with the price of Bitcoin, and I was so good at predicting the price of Bitcoin. I had whales following me on Twitter, and I'll show people.
9/11 widows go too late to cap it.
I'm gonna show people way back in 2013, 2014. I predicted the rise of Bitcoin. I told people, do not sell your Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what the price is now. Worry about it years down the line. Let's see. I'll show people. This is my Twitter page. It's J Miles at the Jewelry Tech. And hopefully you can see that. You can see there, March 4th, 2014, telling people Bitcoin ain't going anywhere. It's going to rise and fall. And telling people don't learn the lessons through the panic sells. Because people were selling their Bitcoins for $100, you know, $200. And I've been putting out about the Illuminati. Let me see. You can see there, February 27, 2014. You know, I'm telling people when to buy. Let me think. See what? Here I'm telling people, do not sell your Bitcoins for dollars. Way back in 2014. See here. So you know, people go check out my Twitter page. And you can even see back in 2015, I put out DNA reports of how all the presidents were being related, and that goes all together with the sons of Japhet and the royal bloodlines, where I'll show. And if you see right here, May 4th, 2015, I put out the exact DNA pages of where to find the information of all the presidents being related. And I specifically state how they're M269. It's Twitter, so I can't go into very deep. There's only so much you can do on Twitter. A tweet's a tweet. But my work has been put out in 2013, and there's proof there in 2015 even that I can prove, and I can get people to vouch that I put out my work in 2013, and a lot of people have taken from my work. But it's all good. And I'll show too, if anyone knows anything about Bitcoin, where is it? Where's my followers? No. Shit, where the fuck are they? I'm horrible at finding where everything is. Where's my followers? Okay, here we go. Now, if anyone knows anything about the history of Bitcoin and Bitcoin, you gotta know this name, Fontaz. And if you don't know who Fontaz is, you really don't know shit about Bitcoin and the history of it. He's one of the biggest whales, one of the biggest pump and dump whales out there. He started one of the biggest first collapses of Bitcoin. Where he was the first person responsible for breaking Bitcoin after it hit $1,200. He was the cause of the massive dump that broke it down to ended up being worth $100 afterward, and then Bitcoin was broken for a long period after that. He fucked up the price of Bitcoin. Also, he can just buy more cheaper. And way back then, I was telling people, don't panic sell. It doesn't matter that the price fucking dropped $100, that dropped $700. The value is gonna be 8 years later. And I made a lot of people money. A lot of people money. And I was a visionary ahead of my time. So this is something to show those, I know what I'm talking about. I didn't just come out on the scene. You know, I've been in the shadows, around all over Facebook, Yahoo, fucking Reddit. I've been around all over in the shadows, and been way ahead of my time. So this is for all the doubters, to show my capabilities, and to show you can put a dollar sign on my word. When I say it's going to be done, it's going to be done. My word is as good as gold. So hope everyone gets to see my other past videos with my battle with Lilith. It's going to be a very long series. I'm going over notes, and I'm actually even jumping ahead on some things. You know, it's going to be like a 12-part series, possibly. Lot of stuff. You know, I haven't even begun to tell the story and do it justice. So, with that, hope everyone have a good night. Peace.
So I pray to fuck the state of the world. Money talks, so what the fuck I need to say to your girl? I don't pay him to fuck, I pay him to leave. You know my CEO corporate steez greed. I treat